air is so wonderful. Summer's just around the corner.
Yep, I think you're right.
Yeah. Time's a wasting, Fox. You know, spring's almost over. And you know what they say about spring. It's the time of the year when a young man's fancy turns to love.
Not this young man's.
Oh, Steve, come on. Would you just admit it? I know you're in love. I just wish you'd tell me who she is.
Theresa, I told you I'm not in love.
You can say that as many times as you want, but I know I can see it in your eyes. Someone has stolen your heart.
Theresa, look, no one has stolen my heart.
There's nothing wrong with it, okay? I'm glad that you're in love. I mean, because maybe now you understand why I can't give up on Ethan, even though he's married to Gwen.
And even though she's about ready to have his child?
Yeah, it doesn't matter, because I know in my heart that one day Ethan and I will be together.
Theresa, I will never understand your constant optimism. I mean, Julian's trying to take your baby away from you, and the man you love is committed to another woman, and you still have stars in your eyes.
Julian will never take my baby away from me. Never.
Well, I wouldn't want to fight you on anything.
I don't want to talk about negative things. I just want to know who you're in love with.
Something about him moves me, the way that he softly speaks my name, the way his
So
love is
beautiful.
such a gentle rush, like a quiet morning.
Voice is like an angel's.
Something about him shakes me, the way that he always reads my mind.
Theresa, look, you're way off, okay? I'm not in love with anyone.
Oh, come on. I am never wrong about these things. Oh, wait a minute. I know why you won't tell me who she is. She's involved with someone else, isn't she?
You know, I'm not discussing this with you.
Oh my God, just tell me who you're in love with and who she's involved with.
Theresa, you have some fantasy life, don't you?
Why is this a fantasy, okay? A handsome young man like you in love with a girl, maybe one you can't have. Tell me who she is, I'll help you get her.
Theresa, stop it, okay? You've got it all wrong.
Okay, so she's not attached. All right, fine. So, how serious are things between you? I mean, have you met her parents? Are you talking about little Ethan? Because I won't let you take him away from me, Julian. I won't. Just get it out of your head, Julian. You are never gonna get custody of my son.
You misunderstood, Theresa. I was not talking about little Ethan.
Well, then who are you talking about? I mean, what other son are you determined not to lose?
I was talking about Ethan. In spite of what you believe, it was very painful for me to find out that Ethan was Sam Bennett's son, not mine. And all I was saying was that I would not lose him again if I could do it over.
Yeah, I'll buy that. I'll buy that. See the way it works is my father actually always preferred the son that wasn't his over the son that was. Me. I guess losing Ethan really put a big crimp in your plans for the future, didn't it, Father? Looks like you're stuck with me as heir now, aren't you?
God help us.
Yeah.
Is Fox right? Were you talking about Ethan?
Yes, I was talking about Ethan. You have no idea what it costs a man to lose his son.
Then be reasonable, Julian, okay? Don't put me through the pain you felt when you lost Ethan. Don't try to take my son away from me.
I know this is none of my business, but you would just wish me luck on finding my parents. I may never have met them, don't know who they are or what they're like, but I still wish I was raised by my real mother and father, even if I did hear horrible things about my father.
Well, I understand, but there's really no analogy here. I am little Ethan's real father, and I have as much right to raise him as his mother.
But you don't care about him, Julian. You just want an heir.
Hey, Chad, what horrible things did you hear about your real father?
That he was white and he wouldn't marry a black woman even though she was carrying his baby. You know, he was a racist. So yeah, maybe it would have been a disaster if I was raised by my mother without a father. But I do know kids want to be with their mother. And Theresa loves that baby so much. Why don't you just let her raise her son?
You say your father was a racist.
That's what I hear, yeah.
Must have been very difficult to hear that. I wanted my son to grow up in a loving family. He was a child conceived in love. All I wanted for him was love.
What are you talking about, Julian? Our child was not conceived in love. You got me drunk, and then you got me pregnant. But at least I have a wonderful son. And you have no right to have him. He is my son. I love him, and don't you even try to take him away from me, Julian.
All right, Theresa. I'll be reasonable. I just want to be part of this baby's life, so I will share custody with you.
You want to share?
That's right. I want to have a say in my son's future. What schools he'll attend, sports he'll play, making sure that he's prepared for the future. That's all.
That's all.
So I want him to know that I care, that I'm there for him.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
So you just want to be a part of the baby's life, sharing the decision-making, that sort of thing.
Yes, I'm willing to share custody. I think I'm being completely fair.
You think you're being fair, Julian? To whom? To you? To my son? I don't think so. No, I don't think it's fair to him for you to be involved in his life in any way. You were a horrible father to Ethan and to Fox. Yeah, and who knows how many bastard sons you have. I guess they're the lucky ones. No, Julian, we're not going to share custody. You will never have any part in my son's life. And if possible, I won't even allow you to be in the same room with him.
I gave you a chance, Theresa, but if this is the way you want it, that's fine with me. But I warn you, it'll be a fight to the finish, and I won't lose. I will not allow you to keep me from my son. No one will do that to me, ever again.
Fine.
I will not miss a day with another son, I swear it.
I won't let Julian take my baby. He will have to take him from my cold, dead hands.
You know, you might not be exaggerating. Actually, I mean, you know Julian's gonna fight dirty. He'll do whatever he can to win.
Let him try. He won't take little Ethan away from me.